I'm Joan Epler. Please join with Dr. Gary Epler, Harvard Medical School. Today, we're going to talk about breathing.
I'm Dr. Gary Epler. We breathe in and out 25,000 times every day. You'll be amazed about the new science of breathing.
What are the new breakthroughs?
I'll tell you the story about James Nestor. He's a journalist. He wanted to improve his breathing, and he wrote a book. It's called Breath. It's the new science of a lost art. Nestor began his research for the book by being in a study where his nose was completely plugged for 10 days, forcing him to breathe only through his mouth. This was the most miserable 10 days of his life. He went from snoring a couple of minutes a night to snoring 4 hours every night through his mouth breathing. He developed sleep apnea, which meant he stopped breathing several times each night. He said his stress level was off the charts. His nervous system was a mess. He felt awful.
Sounds like we should breathe through our nose.
That's right. The nose is for breathing. It calms the mind, switching the body to a more relaxed state. The mouth is for eating and drinking, not for breathing.
Why is it so healthy to breathe through the nose?
Breathing deeply through your nose has a calming effect. Breathe deeply using that diaphragm to pull in lots of air. Rapid, shallow breathing confuses the brain, thinking there's danger, and produces the adrenaline response, increasing tension and stress. Always being nervous and breathing rapidly produces a constant state of stress. Rapid, shallow breathing causes the sympathetic nervous system response, with increased heart rate, increased blood pressure, and tense muscles. Deep breathing has the opposite response, a calming response. This is called the parasympathetic response. That's why it's helpful to breathe deeply through your nose, especially if you've been in an accident or not feeling well. Breathe deeply through your nose. It's a calming reflex. Breathing fast through your mouth makes you tense and nervous. Another new finding about breathing is there's a difference between breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in causes a slight sympathetic response. With increased heart rate, long, slow breaths. Breathing out causes a calming effect.
Breathing in deeply through the nose has a calming effect, and so does breathing out slowly. Is there a difference between breathing through the right side or the left side of the nose?
This is a big surprise. Big surprise to me. There is a difference between the right and left nose. Breathing through that right side increases that adrenaline response. Again, that sympathetic nervous system response, and it increases the heart rate and muscle metabolism. The left side has the opposite effect. It's that calming effect. To catch your breath after exercising or some other cause of shortness of breath, breathe deeply through the left side of your nose with a long, slow breath out. This will have a calming effect, restoring your normal breathing.
What else does the nose do?
It protects us from infections. The nose is packed with specialized immune cells called nasal lymphoid tissue. It protects the body from viruses and other infectious organisms.
Can breathing help with anxiety and stress?
If you're nervous about giving a presentation, a performance, or a job interview, take 3 belly breaths. Put your hand on your belly. Take a deep breath in and move your hand outward. Then blow all the way out slowly. If you're tense and can't sleep, breathe in equal amount of air and breathe out the same amount. Equal in, equal out, equal in, equal out. Or better yet, do yoga square breathing. Breathe in deeply, counting to 10. Hold your breath, counting to 10. Breathe out, counting to 10. And hold, counting to 10. These 3 breathing techniques will help both types of stress, the quick one and that long-term stress too.
It sounds like breathing can help calm frazzled nerves and hysterical moments. Can breathing techniques help self-healing?
Breathing is an important part of self-healing. There's 3 components. Approach the disease or injury in a positive manner. Number 2, use breathing techniques. And number 3, use visualization. We've talked about the breathing techniques to use for self-healing, the equal breath in and the equal breath out, and that yoga square breathing technique.
Breathe through your nose for health and use breathing to calm your nerves. Do you have any closing comments?
Breathe through your nose by breathing slowly. Exhale slowly through the left side of your nose for the calming effect. Take 3 belly breaths to relax before a big event. Use yoga square breathing for healing. Breathe through your nose for health.
This is Joan Epler and Dr. Gary Epler closing today's segment. Next time, we'll talk about feelings from the heart.